Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Hey, returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming and spending a little bit of your Monday with me for Make Along Monday, an update. I have 3 projects from make-alongs that I'm doing, and I'm making some pretty good progress. Hope you all had a great weekend. I had a long weekend. My husband had a doctor's appointment Friday afternoon, kind of following up from his hospital stay, and he's not recovering very well. We've had some ups and downs, and today is going to be really super busy. We are going to be having some home health care come back and do some evaluations. There might be a chance that they might put him in a rehab. It's scary and crazy, and if there's an update, I'll give you an update. But at this point, he's home, and hopefully he'll get to stay home. But there is the option of sending him to a rehab center. So anyway, so because of that, my crochet time was just a little bit cut down. I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm exhausted. You know the thing, stressing, life, adulting, it sucks. Anyway, I need to take my own advice. So let's get on to the make-alongs. The first one I'm going to show you is my needles at the ready. Let's hear it for the boys. Make along, they knit along, crochet along, make along. The point of this make along is that you use either a pattern written by a man, a yarn dyed by a man, or to make something specifically for a man or boy. I wanted to make a sweater for my grandson. So I did. I chose this sweater, the Impish. I can't remember the name of the designer. I'll pop that in here to remind you. It is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. I am making the size 6. I am using the Yarn Bee Must Be Merino. It's in the color teal. There are 227 yards, 3.5 ounces. This is a number 3. It's 50% merino wool, 25% acrylic, 25 nylon. It says to use a number 4 hook. Now with Tunisian, you always go up at least a size and a half, because Tunisian is so much tighter than regular crochet. I am using a 5.5 millimeter Knitter's Pride bamboo with a cord. And wait, this is just going to be so darling. This is the first part. So they have you make the front panel and the back panel, and then we're going to come back in here and do kind of like a ribbing cowl type collar, and then you'll come down to the bottom and we'll add in a couple of inches of ribbing here. So we've seamed the front and the back together. It's the Tunisian simple stitch, which just makes a beautiful garment. This is so soft and squishy, and this is going to be like, I don't know, it's not going to be overly heavy, but it's going to be warm. And then now I am working on the sleeves. So we'll end up having 2 of these. And this is the way the pattern is written. You do, for his size, I need a 10-inch sleeve. And then you knit or you crochet the first 5 inches, and then you start your decreases every inch. You decrease by 2 stitches. So it's working out okay. I have to admit, I have been on the struggle bus with these sleeves. It just seems like I was doing something wrong for the longest time and I couldn't figure out what, but I think I got past it. But why are sleeves always the most difficult part of a sweater? It just, you get out on Sleeve Island and it's like, ah, but I'm past it. We're doing good. We're almost finished with this first 10 inches of the sleeve. Then I'll start the second one and we'll go from there. So that is my Let's Hear It for the Boys Impish sweater. It's so cute and I love it. This pattern, granted I'm doing a small size, it's going really fast. And I saw a version written for an adult, almost the exact same style sweater, that I'm really thinking I might try to make for my son, Carter's dad, for his birthday in October. And they could have matching sweaters. I don't know, they do mommy and me sweaters. Why can't they do daddy and me sweaters? I don't know about what color I'd do, because I don't know that I have enough in this teal. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough in the teal, but I have other colors. I have a really pretty, like a mauvey brown that I think would be really nice for a boy. Yeah, here it is. What do you think of that color for a man? It's called mauve, but it's really pretty. I don't know. We'll see. That's project number 1. Project number 2, you've all seen my Double Dog Dare knit blanket. I am to the cruising along stage on this project, which I am like thrilled to pieces. We're in the section of knit 2, purl 2 one way, and then purl 2, knit 2 back the other way. And I'm showing you the wrong side. Here we go. It is just, I'm cruising. It's going really fast and I'm loving it. Starting to look like a blanket. It's not going to be very big. It's probably just going to be a little lapgan, a little something to throw over your lap while, you're on the couch or watching TV in a chair. But this yarn is warm and squishy and soft, and it is the Karen anniversary cake. The color is Tropical Butterfly. It is a number 6 and it is 100% acrylic. It's a discontinued color. You can't get it anymore. And I'm using my 10 millimeter Knitter's Pride bamboo on a 40-inch cord. Listening to all the tips and tricks and those seasoned knitters, using the stitch markers every 4 stitches, and being able to now identify the difference between a knit and a purl. I'm cruising on this and I love it. So that is that. Double Dog Dare knit blanket is Laura at Mamimi's Crochet and Farming brainchild. And because of her, I have printed out another knit pattern. This one is for a cowl that she saw. And when I get ready to do it, I'll tell you more about the pattern. But it calls for 87 yards of a number 6 and 12 millimeter knitting needles. Well, I didn't have those, so I've ordered those. But last winter, I got this yarn from Madeline Tosh, and this does not want to stand. So I'm thinking and these are bulky number 6, so soft, 100% superwash merino, and there are 110 yards on each of these. They're so pretty together. The pattern that she picked out only uses 87 yards. So one of these is going to turn into my very first knit cowl. I just don't know if I want to do, all the bright colors or just go one solid color for now. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm thinking one of these is going to turn into the cowl that Laura has suggested. So, because I really like this. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I'm not a big fan of bulky yarn. If you've watched Nancy at She's Got Yarn, she told you I gave her a bunch of yarn, I gave her 90% of my bulky yarn and all of the blanket yarn I had here, because I don't use it. It's taking up space. Bulky yarn hurts my hands, and blanket yarn, I bought it all when I first started, and it's like, it's on sale. I need it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I need it. I was having this conversation with Bree on Wednesday. We were buying one skein of something, or we were buying just because it was on sale. When you first start this journey, you think you need it all. And now I sit and it's all just stacked up in the corner, never to be used, because one, I don't like it. And two, it hurts my hands to use a crochet hook and that big chunky yarn. So, and Nancy loves the thicker the better for her. She loves it. She loves to whip out blankets, and now she's starting amigurumi. Did you see the cute little Pokemon ball that she made for her grandson? But I figure, why let it just sit here and I'm going to do nothing with it? So, you know, it's one of those things you learn on your journey in this yarny community, is that you can't buy everything because it's on clearance. Try to keep in mind that, what are you going to use it for? Are you going to use it? Just because it's on clearance doesn't mean, maybe it's on clearance for a reason. It's not great, or it's not everybody's cup of tea. So, yeah, Bree and I had this very same conversation. So, I'm being a little more selective, and I'm thrilled that Nancy can use it, because she will make some beautiful blankets, and she will make some adorable amigurumi, and so it's gone off to a better home. Then, as I get sidetracked, let's talk about my last make-along, Multivalence, which is the year-long crochet along with Expression Fiber Arts, or EFA. They send out a clue once a month, and in the end, we're going to have this really beautiful project, right? I was on the struggle bus with June's clue. I couldn't figure it out. I tried. I put it in timeout. Well, I brought it out again on Sunday, and I got it. I got it. But let me tell you, I am overdoing bobbles and clusters. No, and popcorn and puff. Let's just do some regular stitching, people. But this turned out really pretty. The effect that it has on this is really nice. So, this is, I lost the ball band. I'm pretty sure this one was Trubu. The color was called Slate. This is all I have left after doing 5 rows of this blanket. It is getting huge. The rounds are taking longer and longer to get through. It's using more and more yarn. There were I believe 227 yards on this, and this is all I have. But this is turning out so pretty, and just by nature of this yarn, this bamboo blended yarn, and I'm using all bamboo blended. I'm using Kubu, Nubu, Trubu, Bambootiful, all the boos. They're all in here eventually, and this is going to be heavy, like a weighted blanket heavy, but it's turning out really, really pretty. I think I'm really liking this. So I started the 7th clue, July's clue, right there. And that I am using Nubu, which is 100% lyocell. And they say this is a number 4. This is a very thin number 4. It is a little bit thicker than that, but it's a very thin number 4. There are 157 yards, 100% lyocell, and again, machine wash, lie flat to dry. This color is called Buff. It's got a hint of pink to the beigey brown, and I think it adds a really nice pop of neutral in there. So this is where we're at on Multivalence. I'm hoping to finish round 7 by this afternoon, because it's already the end of July and the new clue will be coming out in like a week or so. We're staying on top of it. I'm not going to fall too far behind. So that is my Multivalence, and it's so pretty, and it's going to be a nice blanket when it's done, I think. I originally thought I was going to give this to my daughter, but I'm thinking I might keep this one. I think it's turning out really pretty. I'm going to have a lot of ends to sew in, but oh well, that's what it is. So, guys, that's it. I conquered Multivalence. I am so happy. Now we can move on to the July clue. So, that's it. That's my make-alongs, you guys. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you all have a great week coming up. Stay safe from this crazy weather. I think the heat wave's going to last a little while longer. So don't forget, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of your loved ones. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we'll see you on Wednesday.